We're going to do a video on Amazon stock, AMZN stock, and we've got a daily chart here of Amazon for you with a 200-day moving average in blue. Let's take a quick look at it, and we can see it's been in a bear market since August 16th of 2022 at a minimum, and that's when it bounced off this line, this 200-day moving average, and we can see it put in a good rally from Wednesday of last week. I'm recording this on Sunday. We're preparing for tomorrow, Monday, the 14th of November. Let's take a look at this real quick. You can see it's put in a tremendous rally here. Came from about a bottom of $85 all the way up to a high of $101. So put in a really good, almost 15% rally here. However, several negatives. This is the 200, this is the 20, this is the 5-day moving average. It's below. The price is below the 200, below the 20, and above the 5. This is never a good situation to get a strong rally in. This almost certainly is an overbought situation, and I'll show you exactly why. If we take a look here, we always want the 5-day moving average to be above the 20-day moving average when the stock starts to rally. You can see right here, this gives the stock something to get some support against. It's okay to break down in a rally. It's okay to break below the 5-day moving average, the green line, but you got to catch support on the 20, and that's exactly what happened here. And you can see once it got itself above the 5, it closed above the 5 right there. We skyrocketed up. We don't have that here. We have, yes, we do have a 5-day under the price, but we're running smack into resistance here at this 104 level on this 20-day moving average. So the other thing is this price is moving up too quick. See how gradually this moved up? It's moving up way too quick. Now, if you're in the stock and you're making quick money, great. But we're talking about, is this stock going to drop back down? And I think from this high on Friday of 101, the stock's almost certainly going to drop back down to the low 90s, maybe 94, 93, something like that by Tuesday. And I think that that's just simply to correct an overbought situation. I'm not saying that this November 9th couldn't be the bottom in the stock. It could be, but the price is moving too fast. Whenever you get a price that moves that fast, you get action like this. And this is really not that fast, but you get action like this. The 5-day is below the 20. The price rallies up too quick and just collapses back down and continues on its decline. So this could very easily be a bear trap. There's, who knows? It's been going down a long time. This could be the bottom, but if you look at it from this scrunched in point of view, that is a very steep rally. It's parabolic and it's not going to last. So I'm looking for this stock to drop down to the low 90s Monday or Tuesday next week. So let's take a look real quick at the weekly chart and see if we see anything that contradicts that. This stock's in a very, very serious bear market. I just looked at Apple. Apple is up here above the 200-day move, 200-week moving average. You can see Amazon's in a deep bear market. It's a totally different picture. Amazon's below the 200-week, it's below the 20-week, it's below the 5-week, and we closed up at the high of its weekly range and put in this new weekly low. So this is there's a whole bunch of technical nonsense you can use for this kind of day, but at the end of the day, it's below the 5, it's below the 20, it's below the 200 weeks moving average. It's still in a bear market. It's getting a little rally, but that's about it. So again, I think I don't see anything here that changes my opinion that this stock's going to drop down to the low 90s. Now, could it get some support? Yes, but it's got to get support over the next month. It's got to get some weekly support just like this. Come right across here, drop back down. You can see it took a couple weeks to go down, a couple weeks, maybe a month or more, and then it gets a good rally. And we got to get that out of this if we have a sustainable rally that has any chance of getting past this 130 mark. Could it just real quickly rally up here to 113, 115? Of course it could, and get challenged right here at this this 120 mark, right around in here, I would say more likely. Sure, it could do that, and there's plenty of money to be made there. But in general, if we're talking about longer term, as the stock coming out of a bear market, it's got to put in some base, just like this, no matter what. It can come up and come down, but it's got to catch support and put in some base. That's what it's got to do. So I don't, when you look at the stock like this, it's a very negative stock. We have to get the price over the 5-week, the 5-week over the 20, price 5-week, all of it over the 20, and then challenge the 200-week moving average. Now the good news here is the 200-week moving average isn't an enormous distance away. So $30 for this kind of stock it's a lot percentage-wise, but it's not it's not a huge distance away. There's some stocks that are way down below its 200-week, and they're not going to recover anytime soon. But this stock could come out of this, but I think it's going to take at least a month for it to put in a base strong enough to challenge the 200-week moving average and get it firmly back in a bull market. Let's take a look at the hourly real quick. We can see we're below the 200. This is a 200-hour moving average. You can see we got some big gaps in here, some gaps down here. This broke through the end of October and has consistently been below. This stock, it's really hard to say if this is, clearly it looks overbought on a hourly chart, but I wouldn't say that it's hugely overbought for the simple reason that it's corrected but with time. You can correct an overbought situation by dropping back down or just by going across. And so this one, as you can see, it's essentially went nowhere all through here. They did have a little gap up here, and admittedly, it's it looks like $6, but it just went across. And I've seen a lot of other stocks do this. You'll notice this just went across, ran into the 20, and sold back down. So this could come across, the 20 could catch up, and this stock could rally. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I think it's going to drop down to the low 90s. But that's all my opinion for entertainment purposes only. Let's take a look and see what Amazon has got, what RBAM has got for us down here with Amazon for tomorrow. Got some entry prices 1, 5, and 20. It's got zeros across the board for buying Amazon on Monday, the 14th of November. Let's see if it's in our trend following. I don't know if we follow Amazon in the 30-day trend following. We follow Apple, which is flat. The S&P 500 for tomorrow is flat. Tesla's a short at 196. Amazon right here is flat. So consistent with my analysis, this is a longer term 30-day trend following. It's got a flat, does not have a buy or a short. But I do think in the short term, for entertainment purposes only, we're going to drop down to low 90s Monday or Tuesday of next week. Again, you trade at your own risk. Can't use my commentary or entry prices for anything other than entertainment, but you can put your email address in over at rbamresearch.com by following the link in the description below and get free access to 190 stocks, the major forex pairs, and the most liquid futures contracts all by 7 a.m. We have algorithmically generated entry prices for all those. Crypto's currently been suspended, and it's all free. No credit card required to get a free trial. Keep in mind, everything you've seen and heard on here is for entertainment purposes only, and you definitely trade at your own risk. If you like this video, please click the like button. You want to subscribe, please do that as well. If you have a ticker symbol, please leave it in the comment section below, and if it's a good one, we'll consider doing a video on it.